So I've been using the Attack Shark X75 now for a few weeks, and I must say that this thing is an absolute lump. It's so heavy thanks to that anodized aluminium body that it has. We've had a few gaming mice from Attack Shark of late, which have been really cool products to test, and now we've moved on to their keyboard range. It's a 75% TKL keyboard that feels super pristine to use, and the best part, it only costs £83 on the Attack Shark website right now, or £63 on sale on Amazon. Let's check it out. The Attack Shark X75 measures at 34 by 14 centimeters. I've got the grey version here, though to me it feels a little bit more like a light brown or some cream-like colour. There are other styles to choose from though on their website, like a purple, white and a black and brown version as well. Now I would have liked to have seen the X75 to be a little bit more clear white, you know, like a really bright white, similar to the AJ159 I'm currently using, so my peripherals match a little bit better, but that's really a small thing to pick up on. The first standout feature to me though, when I did get it out of the box for the first time, was the CNC 6063 aluminium body, which does a great job in making this keyboard feel just really ultra premium. It has undergone electrophoresis treatment for the color reproduction, which does look really nice, and the whole heavy quality body thing also helps when gaming and typing, keeping it in place if you are a bit more of a heavy-handed gamer. That, and of course the 4 rubber feet on the bottom. On the bottom, as we're there already, there is a chunky weighted mirror, which is where most of the heavy weight comes from on this keyboard, and there are no feet to angle your typing experience, probably because this keyboard is so heavy. Now, speaking about the typing experience, I know you probably cannot wait for this, but this keyboard does sound incredibly thocky, although it can sound a little bit clicky as well. Just listen to this. So okay, now that is out of the way because I knew that's what you were waiting for. What do you get with this keyboard? Well, the X75 uses double shot PBT keycaps, which feel nice and smooth, albeit a little bit thin to the touch. These are connected to Kale MX switches, which feel nice and flexible and do not really need much force to type, and the key actuation does feel really solid here. They are completely hot swappable though if you have your own switches that you want to bring along to the party. The Kale switches here also feel like you get an action about 4/5 of the way down a press, which is definitely okay with me. These switches are also then mounted on a PCB gasket mount with 14 dampening buds and different types of foam to produce that sound dampening, and several layers, including pour-on layers, PET sound absorbing layers, EPDM bottom foam, and PET insulation cotton. Now I must say that these keys do feel nice and clicky and have a pleasing aesthetic. Not quite the thockiness of the Ayula F75 that we took out not too long ago, card in the corner, but decent enough. Now I'm not disappointed with this keyboard, and the sound profile put it that way. There is a bit of an RGB lighting at play here with a number of effects to choose from, though I did just leave it on a rainbow wave type effect, though there are some pretty complex keyboard shortcuts to learn if you wanted to get into changing your color effects. FN and the backslash key, for example, cycles the color patterns, and there are a few FN and F key combinations to do your media functions, and these are all listed on the screen right now or inside of the manual on page 4. Inside you can find a 5,000, 10,000 milliamp high capacity battery, which Attack Shark claims can last up to 150 hours. Now I could slightly agree here, I suppose. I must say I haven't measured it exactly in terms of time, but I have certainly noticed that I have not had to reach for a USB Type-C cable nearly as often as my Ayula F75 to charge this thing, which is a good thing in my eyes. Speaking of charging, there are multiple ways you can use this keyboard. The first being connected via USB Type-C, of course, to your desktop or laptop. It does also come with a wireless dongle, which is how I've been using it personally. And finally, there is Bluetooth for compatible devices. You do get a Type-C cable with aviation connectors in the box, but you also get a coiled extender, as they seem quite fashionable right now. Now, I don't really get it when there is a wireless option, but sure, there might be some kind of difference in terms of input lag here. I haven't measured that when used with a decent wired cable. Well, there probably is, to be honest with you. I didn't notice any difference though when using wired and wireless connections, but then I'm not really a hardcore esports sports gamer to really hone in on that. The last thing I did really want to talk about was the level of customization options that you can go through with this keyboard. Now, on the Attack Shark website, you can download a JSON file from the product page. This file can then be uploaded to usefire.app, and there you can find a level of customization options. Just go to the Design tab, upload your downloaded JSON file, then head back to the Configure tab at the top, and there you will find a virtual X75 keyboard and various customization options at the bottom and down the left-hand side. It's not really as solid, I would say, as having something installed on your desktop, but it is good enough. The Attack Shark X75 mechanical gaming keyboard is a decent keyboard for sure, and one that I have very much enjoyed using. For my taste, I wish the keys were a bit thockier, a bit more dampening I think is needed here for that, and the colorway being an off-white brown is a bit jarring for my setup here, being, of course, pretty much an all-white setup. But I really like this keyboard for gaming and typing, like typing this review, for example, because, you know, I've got to type my scripts on something. I'm an Attack Shark fan anyway at heart, and I think it's going to be staying on my setup for a little bit longer before I move on to the next keyboard, so make sure you do subscribe for that. But yeah, what else? Oh, the software. Attack Shark, you really need to find a solution like Logitech's G Hub, where you download one piece of software, install it to your PC, and then all of your peripherals can be controlled and customized from that one piece of software. That will be game changing for you guys. And you could even call it the Shark Cage or the Feeding Ground or something like that to stay on the Shark style branding. Now, I'm just rambling now. Anyway, thank you very much for checking out my video review of the Attack Shark X75 gaming keyboard. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button, subscribe to keep up with our latest tech and gaming videos, and also let us know in the comments down below what you think about this keyboard. Is it something that you could see on your desk, or would you rather go for another keyboard? Let us know which keyboard you have in the comments down below. As I say, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.